Enthused for the early roots of California, a movement to restore and protect the missions spread throughout the state in the later part of the 1800s. Mission Revival architecture was born. Hearkening to the missions with plaster walls, tile roofs, and of course prominent mission gables, this style took a decisive stance as it honored California's past. Although rooted in church architecture, Mission Revival carried the forms of the missions to everything from train stations to simple residential homes. In Santa Barbara, buildings such as the train station helped give Mission Revival architecture a strong presence in the city. A wonderful series of Mission Revival houses in Santa Barbara is the famous Crocker Row on the 2000 block of Garden Street, designed by renowned architect Arthur Page Brown. The massing of the Mission Revival building is usually 2 or more stories tall with a low-sloped hip roof. It has either a symmetrical or an asymmetrical facade. The symmetrical type may be either square or rectangular in plan. The other type has an asymmetrical facade. Often, this asymmetrical facade is applied to a simple rectangle or square plan. The asymmetrical facade can also be used as part of a more complex asymmetrical plan. The strongest and most important Mission Revival characteristic is the mission parapet. Based on the rounded parapets of missions such as Mission San Diego Alcala, Mission San Juan Capistrano, and Mission San Luis Rey de Francia, the mission parapet celebrates the early Spanish roots of California and the southwestern states. Red terracotta tile roofs were important elements of the mission style. Made of individual Spanish red clay barrel tile, Mission Revival chose a roof material that expressed the inspiration of its form. Rather than the covered wood porches of the Victorian era and craftsman-style buildings, front entries are sometimes behind small arch portico or open arcades with arched openings that are defined by simple, large, wide columns. The arcade was reborn in Mission Revival architecture. In public architecture, such as the train station, it became a sheltering walkway, while in the private dwelling, it became the porch. Doors are often wide or paired wood plank or paneled doors. Doors and doorways are often distinguished by an arch. Decorative divided light glazing is often in main entry doors as well as doors that are flanked by side lights. Decorative windows, such as 4-sided quatrefoils and 3-sided trefoils, are often used in the Mission Revival upper story or in the parapet. Originally, these windows were simply openings for venting heat from the upper portion of the building. Eventually, they were enclosed with glass and became decorative features of the Mission Revival style. Other windows often had arched openings, wood frames, and casings with double-hung sash, and sometimes intricately divided lights in the upper sash. Windows are recessed at the wall plane with a stucco return and no trim. Dormers were common on the hip-shaped roofs of the Mission Revivals. To view the entire series of style guides, visit the website on the screen.